There I am. Oh, not quite. Okay. Holy crumb. That is super complicated. Like, holy smokes. Okay, anyways, I am in. I'm just going to take a split second to share this into my group, Medium Supporting Mediums. Waiting for technology to catch up with me. There we go. Waiting for technology to stay caught up with me. I'm just going to share this into my group. There we go. Amazing. Okay, here I am. I'm here. Okay. Amazing. Okay, so I am Spiritual Guide Cheryl. I am a spiritual medium and I am a mediumship mentor, which means I have the gift and the ability to connect to spirit, giving spirit a voice. I also work with and support ladies who are struggling with their abilities to help them to become confident mediums and successful business owners. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you about 3 things you need to know to book clients today. It is like super super windy. I don't know if you can even, like, I'm sitting inside of my house and the wind is almost blowing us right over. Like it's ridiculous. So I'm hoping that it doesn't make too much noise and my dog starts to bark because it's really that insane. I don't know how fast it is, but it's insane. So 3 things that you need to book clients today. So this is for those of you who feel confident in your abilities as a medium. If you're still in that place where you are saying, I'm not sure if I'm a medium, I want to be a medium, but I don't know how to give a reading, then I'll get you to comment below in this video if this is you and you are looking to learn, if you're looking to learn, comment journey, and if you comment journey, I will send you over all the details of my beginner program where you can go on a 6-week journey and build your relationship with spirit. So if you are brand new or relatively new, you don't know how to do reading, you're not sure how to do the reading, comment journey below and I will get you some information. But for those of you who are already practicing mediums, meaning you are comfortable doing readings and are willing to charge, I want to talk to you today on this video about 3 tools you need to run your business, and you want to make sure that if you can't watch this now, to save this so you can come back and watch this later, because this is going to go over 3 tools you need to run your business. People make this so complicated, and today I'm going to make this so easy for you. So first of all, if you're doing this as a business, you have your rate. You know what your reading is all about, as in, you know what kind of session you're offering. More than one session combined together is called a signature session. Here is what you need. All right, a Facebook page. So the number one thing that you're going to need is a Facebook page. And I know some of you are going to say, what if I don't want to have a business page? What if reach doesn't go well on there? And so forth. There are ways of growing consistently. I teach my clients all about that. How they can grow their businesses, how they don't just have to advertise everywhere inside of all the other groups out there that they can find, to know exactly what to post, because if you are just in there posting pretty pictures and quotes, it is not going to get you clients. Sorry to burst your bubble. And I'm going to repeat that. If you're posting on your Facebook page pretty pictures and quotes, you're not going to get clients this way. I know I'm going against the norm, but to burst your bubble, I'm sorry. It doesn't work that way. So next, we're going to do a booking and payment platform. No, this does not have to be a whole website. And people think that they got to have that website. It's just such a limiting belief. I'm just blown away by this. But anyways, People believe they need to have a whole website to have that booking and payment process. You do not need to have a website. You don't need to have a whole website for that. You do not need to have to worry about getting shut down if you do it the way I teach my clients to do it. Websites are not needed. In fact, I have a website. My website is strictly informational purposes only. Nobody books, nobody purchases. It's all strictly information. So I make sure you can pay astronomical amounts for websites. You don't need one. And people are going, what? A website? You don't need a website? You don't need a website. You don't need a website. And you don't have to worry about getting it shut down because there's like too much, well, I shouldn't say too much activity. That's the wrong word for that. But you do not need to worry about getting it shut down because it does happen. It does happen. So the next thing, I'm getting notifications here. The next is going live. And I know some of you are going, oh, go live? Oh my dear God. The next is to go live. It is super, super important to go live. And let me tell you why. So it is so important to go live. It is so important to know that if you are, just know that if you are uncomfortable being seen, it is really important to know that your clients are coming to you when they are most vulnerable. They are struggling with grief. They are struggling with overwhelm. They are struggling with feeling lost. They've tried a lot of things, and the reality is out there. The reality is that out there is a lot of scams in the online space, especially when it comes to the metaphysical industry. And we want to make sure you don't get grouped in with that. So when people can see you, they can feel your energy. They can feel your, because even though they may not be psychic or medium themselves, or they don't know they have gifts and abilities, they can still feel your energy. And this is going to allow you as a medium to stand out in their minds. So they don't just compare your price with every other medium they find. So they're not just hopping from medium to medium to medium without building that relationship, without building that connection, and they're just price checking. And if you're not offering free stuff, they're on to the next one. Or lower priced sessions and services. They're on to the next one until they either get free or next to free. And your services are way more valuable than that. So this is going to make it so that even if they are across the world, they are comfortable sending you money because they build up that relationship with you through your videos. It really is just that super important. And if you want to know more about how exactly I get my clients so that this is set up, get my clients set up to do this so you understand what to post when attracting clients, how to make sure you have a booking and payment platform so your website is never going to get shut down, and also how to create content for lives where you're not just showing up, just giving free readings, but you're putting up content that will get you clients. If you want to know more about how I do that, I do have a couple spots left in my mentorship available. I limit how many mentees I work with at a time because I work in a very unique container. I limit how many mentees I work with at a time because I'm in a unique container. I'm very hands-on as a mentor, and my clients get amazing results because of this. If you comment mentor down below, I will send you over all the details, and we will talk about what next steps would be. I want to learn more about you. I want to learn more about your business. I want to learn more about your gifts and abilities, and you're going to get a chance to know me as well. There's no pressure, there is no obligation, and there's no guilt in this conversation together. I just want to make sure that we are a good fit to work together. And if we're a great fit, great. I will tell you all the details. If we're not, we will go our separate ways, but you will still have many aha moments through our conversation. It is just that simple, that easy. And I'm telling you, if you have a Facebook page, booking and scheduling, booking and payment platform, you go live and you're posting things that are going to get your clients, and not just the pretty pictures, not just the quotes, not just the affirmations. And I see lots of, I think they're affirmations, the energy for the day. There's like they just share from other people's pages, and that's not getting you clients that way. Your clients want to know who you are. They want to know what you do, and they want to know who you help. And you can do all that through lives. It is just seriously that important to go live and to build those connections and to build those relationships so you get to like, know, and trust factor. And if you're looking for that help, I would love to be able to help you. Comment mentor below and we will get that ball rolling. I will send out some information for you. And that's it for today. Those are the 3 things that you're going to need to book clients today. And it will be amazing. It's going to be a life changer and a business changer for that matter. So I'm hoping that you see value in this video and that it makes a lot of sense to you. All right. I am going to chat with you again another day and sending you so much love. We will chat again soon. Bye-bye.